Welcome to the PFS Podcast. We are Paler Financial Services and are going to be covering various financial topics and current events. My name is Mark Mogle from Paler Financial. Mr. Paler and myself are the firm's certified financial planners. In this podcast, we are going to introduce you to our services along with what makes us and our process special. But first, it's odd and it's unique, but it is us. Mark Paler and I both have the same first name and same middle initial. He is Mark Randall and I am Mark Richard. And if by chance you visit first thing in the morning, you might hear us greet each other as Mr. Paler and Mr. Mogle. Some might think that is a bit formal, but really we are just making reference to our first two initials. For this presentation, we will refer to each other as Paler and Mogle. Stephen Covey was a professor at Utah State University and in 1989 wrote The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It is a business book that explores the concepts of effectiveness in achieving results as it relates to values. We thought that using his 7 habits might be a nice way to describe our operation. We are going to start with habit 2, which is beginning with the end in mind. Mr. Paler, what do you think about beginning with the end in mind?
Great question. And in fact, I think it's the most important because for those we serve, they should always know they're number one. Not the markets, not the government, not anyone else but them. It's all about those we serve and helping them be successful.
With that said, how would you describe our deliverables?
First and foremost, we always try to take an integrated approach. We want to weave a tapestry of success. Many times we lead with financial planning and analysis to understand each family's priorities. We take a piecemeal approach and focus on the immediate priorities with the understanding that eventually we will address all the financial planning components. The second deliverable is investment and money management. For those we take care of, we allocate their resources to be consistent with their goals while honoring the need for liquidity. Then, we follow up with income tax planning and preparation. The planning activity is to keep us in compliance with the law while minimizing the amount owed. The tax preparation activity is to fulfill our obligation to our country. Interwoven in the above is the concept of continuity of care and sustainability. We build in redundancy into our process and models to ensure that nothing falls through the cracks.
Continuity of care. Could you dive into that a little more?
As previously mentioned, those we serve are our top priority. To this end, we take a team approach. Practically and professionally, we have pre-selected a group of people with different backgrounds and accomplishments to ensure that if any one of us is not available, that our clients are well served. Unlike many organizations, we answer the phone and are attentive to our emails.
Why do people come to Paler Financial?
Usually there are 4 reasons why someone seeks us out. They have an event that they need assistance with, such as an upcoming retirement. There are complexities to their situation that need evaluation and analysis, such as the sale of a business or a piece of real estate. Folks are looking for continuity of care and consistency. Many times, one family member is the finance manager, and should that person have difficulty, then the remaining members could be left with a mess. By engaging us, we act as their backup plan, ensure that the family is well taken care of. And lastly, their financial situation has become too complex and they need additional guidance and support.
It sounds like you guys really do a lot of things.
Life is complicated, and we act as the financial quarterback for many families and individuals. Sometimes it's just being a sounding board, and other times it's taking care of business. Either way, it's always honoring those we serve and looking out for their best interest.
So what's the bottom line?
It's all about you, not us. Because we are multidisciplined, we have the ability to create efficiencies that most financial professionals are unable to. At our firm, You're number one. You're a family. You're a real person with real needs. You're not just a number. Our slogan is, it's not just business, it's personal. And that's it.
Thank you, Mr. Paller, and thanks for listening. We look forward to being of service.
The information presented is not intended to constitute advice. We relied on sources we believe to be bona fide and accurate. Each person is responsible for exercising independent judgment in determining whether the information provided is appropriate for themselves.